I'm Cosmas Chemwatei Murunga. I'm the chairperson of a governance by the name Chepkitale Ogiek Governing Council. We had initially agreed with these people to assist this community in some developments, and the areas we came into agreement were the following. One was to assist the community in spatial planning, and that is the way we have to stay, live in this area. Two, we had talked of protection of springs, water springs, which is also an ideal and a need to the community, because actually there is variation in time as weather changes. Another one was the ASEAN to assist the community in grid mapping. You can't talk about an area without a physical feasts. So it was that we get these maps, and with the support from ICUN, we move now from one place to place to identify exactly feast where you can not see. You can get roughly the area of this. To the west from where I stand is about 50 kilometers. To the east, it's just about 50 kilometers. And the area is really impassable. So with the assistance of the youth to get into real facts is to support, and maybe after getting that particular picture of the map, we can now have great mapping of the area so that everything is captured. They will have had exact map and the area of their own land as per the grid mapping, and then identified exactly where the forest could be and where the animals could graze. We had identified Tobo to have water harvesting in areas, in school areas. We had Labod, which we had identified some springs. We had Tomoi, also we had identified and agreed to have water harvested in schools. But because of COVID-19, as we had started identifying and actually visiting these water springs, especially in Lapot, this COVID-19 broke out and it stopped everything. And now, by now, we request the ICUN to start going with our grid projects so that the community does not experience losses, mainly in cattle, because during this time of the time I've mentioned, between November, December, January, February, we lose a lot of animals because of water shortages. So because of that urgency, please, if we can come back, and I'm happy they have come back and they are now going on protecting. They have started with one spring, and that one is ongoing. And if we have efforts, we can still now, after finishing this one, which it is in course now, we begin another one in Tomoi and Tobo, so that we can harvest water together for the shortages. So if you can come in, the following the identified projects in the community will undertake this course, and these people will have had enough knowledge in order to settle properly in their lands, guided by the spatial planning. We get a lot of benefits from nature.